Now I my job is motivate the people to take the COVID-19 vaccine.
What's the title of the job?
Is community vaccinator.
Community vaccinator. That's your job title?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. So let's say, Leonie, if you on your resume, you have community vaccinator. Now, that's the title of the job. I know I'm going to say you started the job in 2021. Of course you did, because there's no vaccines before then. So 2021 to present. This is what you would put on your resume. Now, let's help Leonie describe what she does for this job. Now, in your own words, just simple language, tell us what the job entails.
There are two parts of the job. You can have a mini list each day. I have your number and your name. I call you. Hi, Mr. You know what I'm saying?
So
How are
you're
you?
calling people. That's
Yes.
to see if they're vaccinated.
Yes. If you get the
Okay.
vaccine yet, you say yes or no. If you say answer no, I invite you to go to take the vaccine. And then the other part, I come at the many address each day, and I talk on your dog. I ask you if you got the vaccine, yes or no. If I don't find the people on the house, I leave some flowers to give them many information about where, and many information to about the vaccine is free, no insurance, many information basic the people has to know.
Now, Leonie, I'm going to stop you right there. Time out. That's perfect. Now we know what you do. But here's a challenge. Everybody who can use one of these action verbs for the resume that would be appropriate in describing Leonie's job. So we have operated, headed, orchestrated, organized, oversaw, planned, produced, programmed. Who can try to describe Leonie's job using one of these verbs that looks great on a resume? So Leonie, you can try it yourself, but I want everybody. Grace, go for it.
I think she organized the people who are going to get vaccinated.
Okay. Now let's put together organized. Now, Leonie says she organized the people, and what she does, she has a list of people in the community to call.
Coordinated, because she called the people every day.
Let's first go with organized and then make the next sentence use coordinated. Grace, say it again. Organize. What is Leonie organizing?
She organized the people who is going to get vaccinated.
Well, is she really organizing people?
No, she called. She organized by calling.
So organizing, let's say if I'm using present tense, I'm going to say she is, so her duties include organizing lists of people.
Yes.
Who may need to be vaccinated. And then she calls them, but how can we use one of these? Okay, so now we've used organize. What else is she doing? Ruth, you wanted to, which word did you want to throw in?
Coordinated.
Yeah, there we go.
She called people every day, but for age, for last name, I don't know.
Excellent. So what I'm going to use both of those words. I'm going to put a comma and make it a longer, more complex sentence. Organizing lists of vaccine candidates and coordinating. Okay. Leonie, you want to finish? What do you coordinate? Tell us more about your job. You go to the house, right?
I planning the hour, the time, which time it's better to call the patient. Perfect. And which time it's better to pass on the house.
All right. Well, this is, you know what you're doing. This is, I'm going to give you a word for what you're doing. Coordinating patient outreach. Boom. That's your job. That's how you put it on a resume. Organizing lists of vaccine candidates. That's the list you have that you're calling. And then when you find out time to talk to them, you're coordinating patient outreach. Like, oh, I talked to this person at 3 o'clock. I go here at 5 o'clock. And that's how you can use these action verbs for your resume. So organize the lists of the vaccine candidates, coordinated patient outreach.
See, organize is, there are mistake on organize. Yes, you miss J. You miss J.
Or, oh, I did miss the G, you're right. Thank you so much. I typed too fast. Organizing. Let me rewrite that. Organizing lists of vaccine candidates. And thank you so much, Leonie. Organizing lists of vaccine candidates. And what was the word you chose, Ruth?
Coordinated.
Coordinated. Coordinating. Keep it present tense. Coordinating patient, client outreach. Boom. So that's the way you could use some of these words to describe what Leonie does. All right. Now I want to ask another volunteer who could tell me, who wants to volunteer? Tell me what your job is, or what your job used to be and what you did or do. Anybody? Samuel, Rosa, Belkis. Okay, Belkis, go for it.
As a caregiver.
Caregiver, okay. So I'm going to put your title. Here we go. Caregiver. And then you put the dates. How long have you been a caregiver?
Every day.
How many years?
To take care of my client.
1 year, 2 years. How many years?
How many years? Since 2019.
Okay, so we go 2019 to, and you would say to present.
2021.
To 2021.
21. Yeah.
All right. So
present.
Yeah, to present. If you're still doing it right now, if if it's a job that you had for, say, 3 years, 5 years, 1 year, you would start with, hold on a second, Leonie. If it's a job that you had for a certain time, you would put the year you started to the year you finished. But present means you still have the job now. Yes, Leonie, what's your question?
When you say caregiver, it means many things. It can be a doctor, it can be a nurse, it can be a CNA, it can
well, you know what? I'm going to let Belkis describe what she does. So
yes, it's not. When you say caregiver, you talk about a team.
Well, let's let Belkis describe. Okay, Belkis, describe your job for us.
I received a training from Associated Home Care.
Well, describe your job. What do you do?
I take care about my clients at home.
Okay. Are these elderly people, senior citizens, old people?
Elderly. elderly people.
So, and that could mean, describe a few things that you do. Do you help them cooking, moving around the house?
No, I give her a breakfast only.
Okay.
Breakfast only, okay, in the
All
right.
morning.
Yeah,
But
see,
I work overnight.
Okay.
I work overnight, 7 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay.
oh,
Now,
And
let's-
you work like a HHA?
hold on a second. Hold on a second, Leonie. Let her
I
finish.
prepare breakfast for my patient, for my client, okay?
Excellent.
And I take it back to her, and I take her, I give her her medicine, and
All right.
I dress her. I take about her totally.
So let's look at some of these words that apply to Dulce's job. Chaired, controlled, coordinated, maybe coordinated, executed, definitely. You can use the word executed. Operated, yes. Planned, there's a lot of planning that goes into your
Chair,
job.
it mean what, teacher? Chair.
Chaired means leading an organization.
Yeah.
Lead, oh, okay.
Yeah, no problem. Programs. I think these are the words that would help Dulce describe. Does anybody want to take a crack at describing Dulce's job as a elderly caregiver using some of these words? Who wants to try?
The question what? Your questions, please.
I'm asking you to describe Dulce's job using some of these words. I just underlined a few that apply. And it's a tough one. I can help out, but I'd rather see if anyone else can try.
Can I try?
Go for it. Yes.
Okay, I think I choose the word is control.
Controlled. Okay. Let me get a sentence.
Okay.
Can you put it into a sentence, please?
Okay. What do you mean? I have to use the name of the student to describe
No. I
the
want you to
sentence?
use the word control, the word that you chose
Okay.
to describe her job in a
I think
sentence.
she has controlled she has controlled her patient.
Controlled. Okay. Well, you could use the word control, but there's a problem with the way you wrote it. I'll show you. Watch this. Controlling patients.
First thing it's supposed to planning the planning the care. Planning first. What you planning? Planning. Right. What do you want to do? Planning.
Well, hang on. Before we get to planning, let's use control appropriately. Then we'll use planning afterwards. What's the problem?
Organize it?
Well, hold on. Let's go one at a time. What's the problem with saying controlled patients? What's wrong with that? Does that sound good, or is that like look a little?
I think it's not good.
No. Here's the problem. If you control a person, that's a little scary. Because nobody's, I'm not gonna, if my mother is elderly, she has dementia. And if I want to hire Dulce to help her, and Dulce gives me her resume, and I say, and Dulce's resume says, I control the patient. I'm gonna be, no, stay away from my mother. No, I don't want that. So, you see the problem with the way she used the word control. So we don't want to say control the patient. She does control something. What is it?
Can say help.
Control care.
Ruth, you did it. You did it. Watch this. Controlling patient care. Controlled patient care operations. That's better. If I read control patient care, I'm going to say, ooh, this is professional. This lady knows what she's doing. I want her to come take care of my mother. Yes. I don't. if I look at a resume and says control the patient, I'm gonna say, get away from me. No, who are you, lady? Go away. So control patient care. Who wanted to use? There was a few more words. Organized. Who can use the word organized? Yeah, tell us, Rosario.
Organizing.
I can use organize for their homes.
Okay.
Help organize home.
Well, she said she helps them get dressed. She cooks.
Yes.
She prepares breakfast.
Yes.
Dulce, do you give them medication too?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's a lot.
Medication.
Yeah, that's
Feed
really important
Organizing
stuff.
her
Feed them.
Organizing
Day.
client.
patient,
Yes.
patient day.
Feed the patient. Feed the patient.
Yeah, organizing client medication and food intake daily. Organizing clients daily.
You can say you can
and
feed
food
the
intake.
patient.
Right. This
Teacher,
looks, yeah.
You can say feed the patient.
Well, why would you rather? You could say feed the patient, but it's better in a resume to use these more advanced words. Why? What's the difference
Teacher, I
between
didn't
saying
understand.
feed the patient and organizing client daily food intake? What's the difference between those two?
Organizing is better because
More
you can do
professional.
It's much more
everything.
professional. And when you say I feed something, I mean, you can feed a cat or a dog, right? I don't want to, I mean, you want to sound professional. You don't, I mean, Dulce is a professional who requires professional money. If you write on your resume, I feed the patients, that tells me, oh, this person doesn't have skill. I don't have to pay them very much. If you say she organizes daily food intake, I'm going to say this is a professional with experience and I need to pay her what she deserves. That's the importance of this language. Did everybody get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
no, you're welcome. You're welcome. I think that's enough. What I want everybody to do, I'm going to put everyone in breakout rooms and I'm going to ask you all to describe your job using some of these words: controlled, coordinated, organized, oversaw, executed. I mean, I could use, if I'm a teacher, I can say I executed the class daily class lessons. I organized lesson plan material. I'm not going to say, I don't want to say I controlled my students. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound good.
No.
That's why this is good practice. So I'm going to put everybody into breakout rooms and I want you to practice describing your jobs with some of these words, and I'll move from one breakout room to the other. Does everybody know how to find this list of these action verbs for the resume on the Google Classroom?
No.
Okay, I'll put the link here into the chat. Everybody take a look at the chat. I'm going to send this to everybody. There it is. So there's the article with the link of all the words. And you can practice describing the job that you do now or a job you did in the past with some of these words right there. So there's the list, and you can click on the link to read the article. I'm going to put everyone into 3 breakout rooms. You can practice with each other. And if you're on your computer, you can put this into your resume right now. I'm going to do 4 breakout rooms, 3 in each room. Actually, no, 3. 3 is good. Here we go. 3 breakout rooms. Okay, here we go. Breakout rooms coming. Okay, so you should be able to join the breakout rooms right now. Oh, Rosario, you can join your breakout room.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does everybody have the article with the list of the words?
Yeah, I understand what.
I'll put it in the chat here too, in case you need it.
Okay, okay.
There you go. Okay, have fun. I'll leave you alone for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Rosario, your camera's on. And you can join the breakout room, or if you need to take a break, your camera's on. We can all see you.
Times for my bus and meetings. To plan it.
Plan.
How did you say number 10? Plan it.
Plan.
Planned.
Planned. Okay. Okay. I used to plan it. The schedule.
She give the list of
Oh,
active verbs.
the 12 the 12 how do you call that? Reason he put in the list, you have to use in the resume the organization, the planification.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it? You see the
Yeah,
verb?
I see the list. I see the list. Yeah.
You are Espanol?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just put the list in the chat right now. If anybody needs it, I put it in the Zoom chat as well. This sounds great,
Yeah.
everybody. Good work.
Yeah.
Keep
Yes.
going.
Yes.